begins.
Yes, my people, it's your one and only Big King, back in effect, episode 6. I'm here, man. Things to talk about and all of that. Yo, through from CJ's Kitchens just landed. You know how Charlie Stuff's got his fire in the booth? Man, I got the fire in the kitchen, you know. We got that fire in the kitchen, blood. We got that fire in the kitchen, blood.
Oh man, it's got to that all-important time of the show once again, my favourite part of the show!
Hey. Got that fire in the kitchen, blood. Bigging up CJ's Kitchen, yo. Man, I got the salmon thing, you know. Jeez. Let's have a look what the salmon thing's looking like still. Got the coleslaw. Jeez. Fam, I hope you're seeing this, you know, people. Look at this thing here. This is me, you know.
Damn!
Enough love for that. I'm going to be eating good today. Believe me. Fire in the kitchen. Forget that fire in the booth. We're done in that, man. New thing. Yo, it's fire in the kitchen, yeah? Yo, that's fire, fam. That's just fire, fam. Gotta let you know how it is at the end of the show, yeah? Yes, my people. It's your one and only King. Boy, you ain't seen me from since weekend. Man turned 42, you know. Man getting big out here, you know. Jeez! Another year, you know. I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be here, you know. So, you know what? You know I didn't have that trim. Man had to go and get the trim. Man was just housing the party.
What the hell going on here? Hey, shut up all that damn noise. This ain't Soul Train.
Man had a little celebration with the kids and that. Not gonna lie. Man had a good little celebration in the garden with the kids. Couple up my sister and couple 1 and 2 friends. Nothing too big for you to worry about, Boris. Nothing on the size of Bournemouth Beach. I wish I could have, to be fair. But you know how it is. As I said, it weren't meant to be. Weather weren't the best. Got the summer house finished off. The Peace Garden is coming together. Trust me. I'm gonna show you that a Peace Garden that you ain't seen. And it took me, my sister, her fiance, and a couple of little other helping hands to get this thing right. My missus as well. Kids didn't do much, to be fair. What's been going on? Where do we start? Well, as you know, man, I've bigged up the Scar City Studios before. So I'm gonna big up the Scar City Studios once more. Cause I watched a video the other day, and as I watched it, I analysed it, and I thought there's a good point I can put across in this thing here. And I thought I'd share it with you. So, run that clip please, Mr. P.
So, I'm going to need some names first.
Right, that's Henry Long. Yeah, Mike Henry Long. Hey? I'm Henry Long, yeah. Yeah.
Henry, can I grab your date of birth?
28 for the 4th.
4th, yeah.
28 for the 4th.
Yeah.
2001.
2001.
Yeah.
And I'll get your details and I'm going to tell you both what's going on simultaneously. Do you live here at Four Houses, do you?
No, I live in Newbury.
All right.
But my car's got a puncher.
That's all right. That's right. Just know you're on Body One video as well.
Yeah, my car, and obviously I couldn't get back over.
All right. What's your address, Henry?
My address is Craven Road.
Craven Road. What number Craven Road?
Number 9, Newbury.
Craven Road.
Newbury.
All
right. Yeah, don't twist it because it hurts you. Yeah, I know, I'm trying to get them in a good spot. Yeah, that's a good spot there.
Right, young man, I don't know you, but I do know Henry.
Did you see how calm that thing was? I'm going to ask you a question, just one question right now. What do you think the charges was? What they were, not the charges, I should say. What they was accused of. Run back that clip again, please.
I'm arresting both of you on suspicion of murder. All right, and that's of a Thames Valley police officer. So it's suspicion of murder of a Thames Valley police officer.
All right. So you seen that now, innit, people? You seen what I seen, innit? Them man were on an accusation of murder. And did you see how polite that was? Because to me, that was like they were trespassing or something. That didn't criminal damage. That didn't seem to me like they were wanted for murder. Or accused of murder anyway. I'm not saying anybody's guilty or not guilty because I don't know. I ain't a police officer and I ain't the law. But you get the gist of what I'm trying to say here. Now, look at this traffic stop. Or I don't know what it was the stop was for. All I know, it wasn't for murder. Look at the clip I'm about to put up. Because this is the two comparisons I'm trying to show people. Because we talk about the police dealing with people in an equal manner. And I don't see that in this. And the both charges are night and day. Yo, run that clip, please.
You ready? For what? For what?
Wait, he didn't do anything! No. For what? Then why are you touching my son? He's in the car. My son is in the car. I don't want you to look after him. My son is in the car. No.
No one's going to be hurt. Just get out of the car. You're going to be detained for a search, okay? Under section 1 of PACE. Get out of the car and we don't need to do this. You're detained for a search in PC Citizens on Larkhall Lane, TSG base, okay? You're detained under section 1 of PACE for a search for weapons. The reason being... It's alright, just relax.
Okay. So you seen that clip as well then, people? 3-month-old baby in the car, you know, wifey at the back. And look how they dealt with the man. I know he was not on no murder charge, man. I'm sure the people are Linford Christie's people as well. He either trains them, but there's something to do with him. So I'm just saying now, yeah. If we are going to get to the bottom of this thing, yeah, we have to speak about what's right and what's wrong. Because at the end of the day, me as king, we can't live in a lawless society. We could never live in a lawless society, but we need police officers that's going to treat everybody fairly. That's all I'm saying on that, people. You let me know your thoughts and what you think. Leave a comment. But I'm just putting that one out there. On to the next topic now, please. Serious thing now again. Like, this ain't even no joke thing. Like, King wants to have fun on this camera, but boy, right now, there ain't nothing to laugh about. Trust me. Cause obviously I mentioned that Netflix show to you last week with Jeffrey Epstein. I mentioned that to you, yeah? This man got some friends, you know. And right about now, like, I wasn't really trying to talk too much on the car. To be honest, I was scared. Cause these people are differently powerful. But now, from when Piers Morgan's talking about it, yeah, I feel like I'm more right now.
Of how many well-known people that were around Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell through that sort of two-decade period, what they knew and what they saw, one of whom is Prince Andrew, who keeps saying that he's making efforts to contact authorities in America and gets no reply. Meanwhile, the authorities in America say we're desperate to talk to him. Can you explain that for us? What may be going on there?
Here's King with his opinion. Yeah, so... Right, so you know the Jeffrey Epstein geezer now, yeah? Obviously, this man had an enabler. Her name was Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah? So, this Ghislaine woman now is being charged with 4 counts of soliciting young girls to this Jeffrey guy. Now, I don't know about this culture, man. This culture that these people seem to be able to control is like, I don't get it, man. I seriously don't actually get it, because there's some hurt kids out there, man. And these people are making them out to be like, they make the victim more like the accused, and the accused more like the victim. Like, yo, people, like, I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, but let me fill you in. Because right about now, I feel like, all right then, you see the Jeffrey Epstein guy? This man is no longer here. And I can't say anybody misses him, to be honest with you. So, now, this man had cameras all over his house, all over his flats, his apartments, his islands. Yeah? This man had major people up in the high ranks of the world that we look up to and think, rah, they gotta be untouchable. Like, I'm not name dropping. If you really wanna know, just watch the Netflix show, because I ain't not name dropping. All I know, yeah, you see me, I sweat when I sleep. I sweat for no reason, it's just in my DNA. But I know some people are sweating right now. Trust me. I know they're sweating. Me don't know what kind of illness or what kind of things they've got. But I know they're sweating right now. Because this woman had very good looks. Look, yo. Look where she was chilling. Have you seen the pictures of where this woman was sitting down with another person who's being accused of these kind of things, yeah? Like, yo, listen, if I paid my money to walk around the palace, I can't sit in them chairs there. And yo, I was born a king. Look, yo, you know, see the tattoo? I was born a king, last name king, and I can't sit in that throne. And I ain't accused of none of them kind of things there. And never will be. So I'm just saying anyway, like, birds of a feather flock together. I don't know if you've ever heard that saying. But yo, if you know somebody that's been accused of any crime in that nature, being found guilty, you know, who in their right mind is gonna say, yo, let me go and see Jeff to see if he's all right after his paedophile charge? That don't wash with me, because I'm telling ya, if I know anybody like that, number one, I'm exposing them, and number two, they ain't that friend. They ain't nothing to me. They're dead to me, because I am a family man. And the problem with the world of today, it's not our kids we don't trust, it's society. You think I don't want to be able to tell my daughter she can go down the road and not worry about some guy pulling up on her? I'm not playing this game, bruv. I'm a protector, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to protect my kids, but we have to get these people out of our society. They have to be put away. Also, I can't be this hard. I can't be this hard, because one person who I have to take a fault for, and I do, because the Queen, has not said nothing. But then when I looked at it in a different perspective, that's her son. What mother would not protect their son? Now, we know right from wrong, but we don't know what's happened. Nobody's being found guilty, but somebody knows what I really go on. But I'm just saying, yeah, on a personal level, I feel it for the Queen, because I feel like, all right then, she's had her legacy and she ain't really been caught up on nothing bad. And with Harry and Meghan now gone, And Andrew with questions to answer. I don't care what anybody tells me. He has got some questions to answer. I just feel like, he's let down the Queen in such a major way. But at the end of the day, that is her son. And there's not many mothers that are gonna give up on their son. I don't care what you tell me, whatever they've done. On that, as a parent level and on a level like that, there's no way she's gonna throw her son under the bus. But let's not get it twisted. There is questions to be answered. And as I said, that woman's gonna do one or two things. She's gonna write that sentence and don't say nothing, or she's gonna throw everybody under the bus for a plea bargain. But let me tell you this, people, whatever happens, King will be reporting on it. I'll be sitting here on this couch reporting everything that comes out now. Because as I said before, I was kind of like, should I bring this up? Because I knew ages ago. And you don't mess around with the higher powers, man. But, as I said, P.S. Morgan is talking about this right now. It's on every news channel. It's on every paper. So you can't hold King accountable for this thing, yes, sir. Also, bigging up man like Ben Stokes, yeah? Captain of the English cricket team. Well done, sir, for taking the knee. As I said, this ain't no, we're getting on our knees and begging everybody for forgiveness, you know. This isn't taking the knee of solidarity. As I said, yo, I know the government ain't doing no interviews with GMB, yeah. So Ben Stokes, when you get a chance, yeah, explain to Dominic Raab what this taking the knee is, because I'm sure he definitely watches cricket. Because that's an Englishman's sport. And I know he'll be watching that sport. He may not know about a Colin Kaepernick, but he definitely knows about a Ben Stokes. So Ben, I salute you, sir. Lead by example and keep up the good work. Also, people, I won't be able to go into everything about this case right now, because obviously I've only just recently read it. So on the next episode, I will go into more detail about this case. But this next case now is about the fear and the abuse in British gymnastics. Now there's a series on Netflix called Athlete A. And I haven't watched this yet, but by the time next episode comes, I would have watched this episode and also read the headlines of what's going on. Also, watch what's going on in this British gymnastics thing here, because, as I said, even with the Jeffrey Epstein thing, like, it's like, I don't know how this thing just has been going on for so long. Like, people, we got to weave this out of our society ASAP. This is just as bad as racism, as far as I am concerned. If not worse. They're both under the level of horrendous disgustingness. Like, yo, people, like, I'm trying not to be angry about this thing. So I'm going to simmer down. I'm going to do my research. And next week, we're going to discuss this situation. But before I do go, I've got to give a big king salute to a young girl called Paige, because she brought this thing to light. A young 8-year-old girl showed the courage of a lion.
It is remarkable Paige, Southern Reason, still loves gymnastics given what she's been through. Aged only 7, she told us she was tied to a horizontal bar similar to this one and left hanging there despite being in pain and in tears. Now 8 and a Welsh champion, she's concerned speaking out might damage her future career, but she wanted to help other children.
Strapped me so tight I couldn't move.
Strapped you by your wrists?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
Did you tell her?
Yes.
And what did she do?
Nothing about it.
She just left you there?
I had no idea what was going on. Paige never told me what happened. It was actually probably a month after we left the club that she told me, and she only told me because when she started her new club, she came running out of the gym and said, "Mummy, mummy, they don't scream in your face or hurt you."
They'll tell you not to tell your parents what happened in the gym, but if you did and the coaches found out, they'll tell the parents that they were lying, and they would make us do extra conditioning than the other girls in the next session.
So King, salute you, Paige. And know that, yo, you're going to bring the courage to many others. Because people, we can't stop here. We're going to expose everybody that puts any child at risk. Mental health. Because you got to remember, people, like, I'm going to tell you one thing about Big King. I'm 42 years old. Man getting grown, man, out there. Look, you see the greers. Man, a big man out there. And many years ago, King was stabbed. And people, when I say to you, I'm healed. I have no hate in my heart. I keep it moving. So you see me, them kind of scars can heal. You see the mental scars, they never go away. They haunt the victim forever. So you see when these people are getting caught, how about locking them up forever? Because that's how I feel. Because if you're going to mark somebody and do something like that to them, and they're going to carry that from a child to an adult, and nobody listens, how do you think that person is going to really turn out? Well, you know what, people? This is your one and only Big King. But I ain't going just yet. I got to do a couple of shout outs, a couple of big ups. I got, yo, man, I've been, yo, bigging up Danny's Cheesecake. Had this for my birthday from my sister. Girl, delicious. I ain't tasted a cheesecake like this from since I was in New York. Big things, yeah? You already don't know the Caribbean ice. Keep them coming, lads. Looking for the next flavor. We'll be sampling the strawberry flavor next week. Also, CJ's Kitchen. Yo, respect my brother. About to talk into this in a minute, but 1 second first. You know, still got the fisherman. Lion's been wearing it all episode. Your head warm? So nothing. Man, I got the caps. Yo, you know winter coming soon. Keep your neck back warm. You get what I'm saying?
What was that? Oh, man, that was so bad, it was good.
Man, I got it all cashmere. Jeez. Yo, as I said, people. Almost forgot the flip-flops. Jeez. But yeah, as I'm saying, peeps. All I'm saying, people, like, yo, this is Big King. One love. Keep the energy positive. But wait. Can't leave the camera without trying my food. Are you mad? Jeez! Yo! Fire in the kitchen! Yo! What does Charlie Slav say? Yo, there's fire in the kitchen, you know, fam. Yo, CJ Kitchen. I will be ordering again. I promise you. Yo, people, make sure you keep on supporting. Yo, I'm not even eating the rest of this in camera. Yo, Big King signing out. Peace.
Filthy gears.